Ni hao. My name is Jeff Peters, and today I'm going to do a little review of my Mandarin, up to lesson 5 or so. Very quick review of things I need to remember for my class. So, to begin here, I'll start right from the beginning. The 4 tones. There's 4 tones, so ah, 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 ah. Those are the 4 tones. And to say hello, it's ni hao. And if you add ma at the end of a sentence, it becomes a yes or no question. So ni hao ma is, are you good? And you can say 我很好，你呢? That means I am very well. How about you? And the person can say 也很好. We were talking about strokes, and so I'm not really going to go into the writing part of it at all. But for basic sentences, you usually put the subject and then the verb and then the object. So to say father drinks coffee, you can say 爸爸喝咖啡. 爸爸喝咖啡. The numbers from 0 to 10 are 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. That's from 0 to 10. To say 11, you say basically 10 1. So okay, 11 11. To say 12, you go 12. For 13, 13. For 14, 14. For 15, 15. For 16, 16. For 17, 17. For 18, 18. And for 19, 19. And for 20 is 20. Okay, so that's the basic numbers from 1 to 20. I'm going to cover the numbers from 20 and to a million after this, but I'm going to go do a few other things. To say I or me, the word is 我. So you can say I am very good. 我很好. To say you, it's ni. So 你 好. For he, she, it, him or her, it's 他. So you can say he wants coffee. 他要咖啡. I think that's right. I think no, is that actually that's incorrect. The second word, want, is actually, I think it's the second tone, or fourth tone. So it'd be 他要咖啡. That means he wants coffee. Or it could also mean he, she, or it. If you want to say plural, you got to add the word men after the pronoun. So you can say they want coffee, it's 他们要咖啡. You can add, to say more than one person, like we, it would be 我们. So 我们喝咖啡. We drink coffee. You can also say for the possessive, so basically my friend, you can say 的. So 我的朋友. That's my friend. Okay, so that's the basic thing. And another word that's important is to say no or not. It's bu. So to say I am not well, I'm not good, you can say 我不好 我不好 I am not well. Okay, so here is some more stuff. Some common phrases to say. So for hello, it's 你好. For thanks, it's 谢谢谢谢. For you're welcome, it's 不客气不客气. It's you're welcome. To say I'm sorry, it's 对不起对不起. I think that's right. Yeah. For no problem is 没关系没关系. Might need a bit of work on that one. 没关系. No problem. To say please, you can put it before your sentence. You can say 请 请. So you can say 请我要咖啡咖啡请我要咖啡 please, I want coffee. To say see you again or bye bye, you can say 再见再见. Here's a nice little song. It's a nursery rhyme called Shu 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 Ge Shu Shu Ge. And it goes like this. 1、2、3、4、5、6、7我的朋友在哪里？在天涯，在海角，我的朋友在这里. And that's a nice song. I'll translate it for you. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where are my friends? At the sky's edge, at the ocean's corner. My friends are here. So that's a nice one. I'll read it again for my own practice. So the name of it is a Shu Shu Ge Shu Shu Ge. 1、2、3、4、5、6、7我的朋友在哪里？在天涯，在海角，我的朋友在这里. And if you want, you can go to that YouTube link there for more info. I've actually listened to this song sung by a bunch of Chinese children, which is really fun to hear. So this song I don't know very well. I think it's a different one that we never really covered in class, but I will try to read it for you just to practice my reading, but I might have some mistakes. So it's 数字歌1、2、3爬上山. That means 1, 2, 3 climb up mountain. 1、2、3爬上山. 4、5、6翻跟斗. Do. I don't know how to say that. Is it do? I think it's do. 7、8、9拍 PQ 拍 PQ 先出两字数数先出两字数That means extend two hands. 先出两 ji shu shu shi ge shu ji tu shi, sorry, that's wrong. Shi ge shu ji tu. See, 10 fingers. So I'll read the whole thing again. 1、2、3，爬上山。4、5、6，4、5、6，翻跟斗。7、8、9，爬皮皮 Q， 伸出两只手。十个数字 two. Okay, so this one I need to remember to listen to the actual recording so I can learn it properly, because that one I have a lot of mistakes. Okay, so if you want to ask them permission for something, you can say how ma, that means okay, and if it is okay you can say how, or if it's not okay you can say bu how. So a sun is, I don't know what that one is. I think a chair is easy. Table is zhuoji. And orange is written is ju. And spoken orange is yu zi. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is numbers. And we have already talked from numbers from 1 to 20. And for numbers that are higher than that, it's actually a little bit different. So if you wanted to say 100, it's bai. And 101 is bai ling yi. Okay. And 1,000 is 10. 10,000 is 1. And 100,000 is 10,000. That means 10,000s. And for a million, you can say 100 10,000s, which becomes a million. That is by 1. So let's say I wanted to say the number 200,000. I would say 20 10,000s, which would be 20 1. Oh. I think that's right. I have 20 there. That would be something else. That would be 500,000. 50 1. 50 1. 50 1. 50 1. 50 1. That would be 500,000. But for 200,000 is 20 1. Oh, it's hard to get. It would be 20 1. 20 1. 20 1. Okay, so I got enough practice there. And so if you wanted to talk about the numbers, you can add, for 0 it's ling. And I mentioned this before, to talk about the second or third, like a number of a place in something. So in the second place, third place, fourth, sort of a quantity, you append D to the beginning. So you can say, I am number 5. Wo Di Wu Wo Di Wu, something like that. Okay, so measure words, as I mentioned last time, it's a quantifier. So you can say 15 something books. And the measure words that we learned in class, or that we can use for pretty much anything, that will make sense but will not necessarily be correct, but at least people understand. Yi or ge. So if you want to make yourself understood, you could say 我要 Ji. Oh. Ji. No, that's not right. 我要 Wu ji cafe. That's not right. 我要. Anyways, you can, if you don't know what to do, you can put ji before, between the number and the object of the number, like the noun. So between 15 and books, you could say 15 G books, if you knew what books were. And if you're talking about people, you could say ge. And another thing is Jian, no, Kian, I don't know how to say that. It's money, and Kuei is dollar. I'm still a little bit fuzzy about some things. Okay. If you're talking about measure words and you're using the number 2, the number 2 before a measure word is actually liang instead of r. So you would say liang ge. And then some kind of person word, like a family, people or something. No, liang ge, person. As we continue going through this lesson, I'll start knowing less and less, so the lesson will get more and more inefficient of your time. So you might want to stop if you're getting bored, or continue studying on your own. But this is a good review for me. These are some of the drinks that I covered last time. Pi jiao is beer. Water is shui. Wine is pu tao jiao. Pu tao jiao. Pu tao jiao. Pu tao jiao. Cow milk is new nai. Pop is qi shui. Coffee, cafe. Tea, cha. Soya milk, du nai. Coke, ke ku ke le. Ke ku ke le. Ke ku ke le. Tea is nai cha. Sour milk, swan nai. Swan nai, that's yogurt. Swan nai. Kind of sounds like sour milk. Swan nai, that's yogurt. So I actually eat sour milk. I eat yogurt. So I can say 我喝酸奶. Or you can say, do you drink sour milk? You can say 你喝酸奶吗? That means, do you drink sour milk? Okay, so for orange juice, you can say This is one of the most difficult ones to pronounce. I really would appreciate if someone could leave me a video response with the actual proper way to say orange juice in Chinese Mandarin, but I will say ju ji ji xi ju ji xi ju ji xi ju ji xi ju ji xi, something like that. Ju ji xi. If you want something, you can say yao, so wo yao. Wo yao. Or you can point at something in the menu and say yao, yao, yao. Want. Or if you say I drink something, say wo he, ju ji xi. Wo he, ju ji xi. I drink juice, orange juice. And of course the review is add ma for the question. Okay, so remember last time we talked about the word D. So if you wanted to say page 10, you go D shi yi. Yeah. Actually, ye is probably ye. So D shi ye. D shi ye. That means page 10. If I wanted to say the 15th page, I would say D shi wu ye. D shi wu ye. D shi wu ye. Page 10, page 15. D shi wu ye. Okay, so we're 21 minutes into the review here. I think this review is good for me to remember things, but for you it might be kind of boring. But if you do find this useful, I would appreciate if you could leave a comment saying if it's useful. But this primary purpose of this video is for myself to review my Mandarin. So yeah, I'd be encouraging if I'm helping someone in the case, but I'm actually trying to do this just for myself. I'm trying to be a bit selfish here, and I'm going to be going to bed very soon, so it's not going to last much longer for today. But here's some sentences. I drink coffee. 我喝咖啡. I want coffee. 我要咖啡. I want to drink coffee. 我要喝咖啡. I do not drink coffee. 我不喝咖啡. I do not sorry. I do not want coffee. 我不要咖啡. 我不要咖啡. I do not want to drink coffee. 我不要喝咖啡. 我不要喝咖啡. Do you drink coffee? 你喝咖啡吗? Do you want coffee? 你要咖啡吗? Do you want to drink coffee? 你要喝咖啡吗? Vocabulary for drinks. I need to learn these. Beer is 啤酒. Water is 水. Wine is 葡萄酒. Milk is 牛奶. Orange juice 橘子汁. I need to learn the orange juice. Orange is probably the most complicated word to pronounce right now for me. Pop is 汽水. Coffee, 咖啡. Tea, 茶. Soy milk, 豆奶. Coke or Pepsi Cola. So first I'll say Coke. 可口可乐. Pepsi is 百事可乐. 百事可乐. 可口可乐. 可口可乐. 白色可乐. That's like Coke and Pepsi. Milk tea. 奶茶. Hot chocolate. Oh, I don't ever pronounce this one before. I don't know how to say it. Chow ke li. 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 巧克力 something like that. Yogurt, swan nai, cocktail, 鸡尾酒. Okay, that's the drinks. So these are some translations which I have done, and I think you can probably do it yourself too. And measure word for cups, so you can say I want to drink 2 cups of tea would be 我要喝2杯咖啡. I want to check liang, what tone is the liang? It's liang. So to say I want to drink 2 cups of tea. Actually, I said coffee before, but I meant to say tea. So I can say 我要喝2杯茶. Let's say that faster. 我要喝2杯茶. 我要喝2杯茶. Wow. 我要喝2杯茶. I have to work on that one. I'll say it a little bit better. 我要喝2杯茶. 我要喝2杯茶.我要喝2杯茶. 我要喝2杯茶. I wanted to check what tone the cha is. It's actually the second tone, so cha. I had it right. So I gotta work on that one. I can say 我要喝2杯茶. 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 Cha. 我要喝2杯茶. 我要喝2杯茶. Okay, I've done that one enough. Probably in my mind now. Here's some more things here. Do you want to drink yogurt? Yes, I want 1 yogurt. So I can say, do you want to drink yogurt would be 你要喝酸奶吗? 酸奶吗? 你要喝酸奶吗? 我要喝 你要喝酸奶吗? 你要喝酸奶吗? And yogurt is, where was that again? Swan nai. So I'll say it one more time slowly. Do you want to drink yogurt? 你要喝酸奶吗? Yes, I want one yogurt. I can say 要我要一杯酸奶. Say that again. 要我要我要一杯酸奶. Okay, say it again faster. 我要一杯酸奶. 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 Yes, I want one yogurt. So I've done a few reviews. So this is interesting for me to practice this Mandarin while being recorded, because it's kind of like I'm helping someone learn who's watching, and I'm also helping myself learn. It's kind of interesting. So I've done some review here. Here's the frog song. So we never really learned the frog song, but you see all these frogs? Anyways, the frog song is 青蛙哥. I'm going to look at the frog song next time, but here is the frog song. Someday I'll learn the frog song. So we're on lesson 3 now. I am a teacher. 我是老师. I am not a teacher. 我不是老师. Are you a teacher? 你是老师吗? And here are quickly the vocabulary for the occupations. Teacher, 老师. Engineer, 工程师. Policeman, 警察. I need to review these from the tape before I can say them, because I'm probably saying them totally wrong. So that's one thing I gotta do in my spare time, is learn these vocabulary properly, but I'll let you figure them out. I'm gonna skip over these measure words again, because that's something that I did earlier. And it's a lot of stuff to learn, so I have to work on these one by one. So here's a translation. I think it's pretty basic for now. I'm not going to review that because I've already covered that. If you want to say someone is a teacher, you can say 是. So Mark 是老师. Mark is a teacher. But if you're talking about, that's only for nouns. If you don't have a noun, you don't have to use 是. You can say Mark 忙. That Mark is busy. And when you have 不 before 是, 不 before 是, you make 不change to the fourth tone. So, or actually that's changed to the second tone. So usually 不 is the fourth tone. So usually it's like 我不要. But because 要 has the fourth tone, you can say 我不要. I do not want. Or Mark 不是老师. Mark 不是老师. 不是老师. That Mark is not a teacher. Okay, so here we go is something we learned a couple classes ago about 几, which is how many or how much. So if you wanted to ask how many cups of coffee does Mary drink, you can say Mary 喝几杯咖啡. Mary 喝几杯咖啡. How many or how much? You replace the number in a sentence with ji. I remember last tape I actually thought it was je, but it's actually ji because the I. So Mary 喝几杯咖啡. And to say have, you can say yo. I think that's right. I have not verified that. Okay, so for telling time, which is the next thing to review, to say it is 5 o'clock, you can say 现在5点. 现在5点. That's it is 5 o'clock. If you say 5:15, you would say 现在5点15分. 15分. If you want to ask, what hour is it? You go, 现在几点? 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 That means what hour is it? 现在几点? 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 So the time goes before the action. So you can say, I at 7 o'clock drink coffee. So you can say, okay, I don't know how to say at yet. So I will get that in a second. So here we go. There are some translations for time. And the main things to remember are, to say the year, it is 年. For month is 月. So year is 年, month is 月. I don't know if this one's this way. 年, 月. That might be wrong. 月. 月. 年月. That's my best guess. 年月. How? 经济月. Yeah, 月. So okay, here we go. So for year it's 年, month, 月. Date, how? 经济年月 how? 经济. And then for hour is 间 and minute, 分. Okay, so let's review. I'll read out what they are and you could tell me what the day signifier is. So year, 年, month, 月, date, how? Day, 经济 hour, 点 minute, 分 I'll say it again. Year, 年 month, 月 year again, 年 month, 月 date, how? Day, 经济 hour, 点 minute, 分. So if you wanted to say 6 a.m. on Friday, you can say 星期五. That's Friday. 星期五. AM is 早上. And 6 a.m. 6点. Okay, so I'm pretty much coming to the end of my review for today. It's already been a long time and I need to get going to bed. So I have a lot more things to review. I'm going to start next time from where I left off. And I've got the early morning, before breakfast, 早上. Between breakfast and lunch, 上午. Lunch, 中午. Between lunch and dinner, 在午. 下午, something like that. 下午. Between supper at 晚上. Evening or midnight, 夜里. Okay, so this is some more translations. I need to go over these pretty soon. So I'll review this one more time. So if I wanted to say year, what would you say? 年. Month, 月. Date, so the date in the month. How? Day, 星期. And hour, 点. Minute, 分. Okay, so here's some more vocabulary, and I need to learn these, but I'm not going to do it today because I've got to go to bed. But this is a pretty nice review. And I'm going to listen to these vocabularies before I try to repeat them back. I'm going to listen to them on the practice tape that we have. So yeah. Here's some more time, using time as adverbs. Talking about place, 在 in the name of the location, position word, and then the particle. Okay, so that's pretty much it for today. I've got a few more things, but I'm going to do at least one more review before my class on Monday and try to get through some of these exercises. But that was a pretty comprehensive review. It took me almost an hour to review this, and I hope this is helpful to any of you out there who's trying to learn Mandarin. And hopefully I got a lot more correct this time than last time when I did this review. So more translations, a nice thing on Chinese date and time here, which is always good. I will look at that next time. Translation about time adverbs. I think, studying this in language is very interesting and fun. And I think through using this YouTube method of studying, I might even encourage other people to learn Mandarin who just happen to come across my YouTube channel. So I hope this is valuable to you guys, and I'm not the expert in Mandarin, but just having an English speaker already trying to learn Mandarin might be a good example for someone out there who wants to learn it too. And actually, it isn't that hard of a language to learn if you, have a good teacher, go to class, and try to review the topics. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks to my new computer, I could easily process this video in about 10 minutes, so it doesn't take very long to do these kind of recordings. Here's a lot of vocabulary. Looks really, really useful to know. That's the main thing I got to focus on later. Is now I've got kind of the basic sentence structure, but I need to review the vocabulary in a big way. Okay, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot, and check back on my channel, Geoffmobile.com, and YouTube channel for more Mandarin resources, as well as my usual videos about Vancouver, traveling, and thoughts on new media and technology. Okay, that's all for now. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
This is like the upbeat version of the evil castle.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.